Okay guys, we're at this apartment unit. It's a 18 unit building. You've seen probably many videos from here. Pretty good sized building. Anyway, we got several units that we have to work in today. Right now I've got Alicia in one unit with Vinny. They're putting some sealant along. Somebody put vinyl flooring and then they put the coving on the tub. Anyway, the coving on the tub, the top lip is coming loose, so they're just going to caulk it because you can't really, it's not bad enough to replace, but it isn't, it has like the top of it, the little lip is coming off in some spots, so they're just going to caulk it. The toilet is moving, but it's not leaking, so they're going to try to tighten that up and then scrape and clean and caulk it. That'll be for this unit. Then another unit, there's 3 more units after that, but they're all minor except for the next unit. It's got a loose toilet as well, needs a shower. Anyway, you'll see as we go. I'll get some video. Let's go in here right now and kind of see what they're doing here. I'm not going to be too obvious because I don't know if the tenant is hot on me videotaping, but anyway, let's go look. All right, there's Alicia checking the toilet, make sure it's not leaking. She cleaned around it. So if it's not leaking, they can tighten it down. That's what we're gonna do. And then she says the handle is not working right, so I'll probably lubricate it.
You fixed it.
Good.
Yeah. That's what they had. That's what they had. A shorter hose. He replaced it and
it wasn't connecting on the top. It was actually
every time they were flushing it.
Oh, so you put a new hose.
Yeah, the collar moved up and moved it.
So do you need you took that out of one of your new kits?
I took it out of the Ziploc bag, which is part of the kit. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, or we can just return that one and get you a new one. Get a box.
Yeah. Okay.
And then put it in. Yeah. Just it's missing. Anyway, guys. So did the toilet tighten up?
It's good.
Good. Okay. Now we'll just caulk it. Okay, Vinny, I'm going to get you started because she can do this. I'm going to get you started. Guys, I'm going to break away and get Vinny started in another unit. Alright, in this unit, Vinny's got a shower head, a outside
weather resistant.
Yeah, outlet, GFCI. And a loose toilet that needs to be caulked and tightened and caulked. Let's see. Yeah, just oh, look how long those bolts are. Nobody cut the bolts. That's his flooring guy that put this in. You could always tell the difference between your guys' toilet and look how he left the bolts. Didn't care. Probably threw the caps in the trash can. But I ain't here for that. I don't want to shake it up. Just tighten it down and caulk it. This is, they should have told me. I have caps, but I don't know how that flange is under there. If maybe we could snip them after you tighten them without moving them too much. We could do that. But let me just get a picture of it so they know.
Is it trash truck?
Yeah, but you know what makes me worried is this towel right here. Like, well, we're gonna go check the trash trucks, guys. Okay, guys, I don't think they were requesting for a replacement. I think they're asking for one. They're wanting a porch light because
Porch GFCI.
a porch GFCI because they don't have one, period. So I got a good clarification with the manager on that. Unfortunately, he's not doing too well today, so I'm not going to bother him. Okay, Vinny, go ahead and move on with the shower head and the toilet, and we'll go from there. Okay, buddy? Alright, guys, he's going to start working. What's wrong with that shower head?
Looks brand new like we just did it.
Yeah. Turn it on, see if it's leaking. Sometimes they take it off and they try to put some of their contraptions. Okay, change the gear on it. There you go. Try that. Let me get a picture of it. Okay, couldn't find anything wrong with that, so you're not changing that. Just leave it on a different setting. There.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's do the toilet next. See, this is the stuff that gets the tenants in trouble, is all these contraptions on here. Then they leak, you know what I mean? I don't know what all that stuff is. I don't hope there's no leaks. I flushed it once.
I'll sit here and flush it a few
Just
times.
give it 2 more times and then start getting it ready for cocking. Yeah, see if you can tighten it, but don't go too much. Alright guys, they didn't need a new shower head. What it was, Vinny noticed this bucket was under there like that, and what they're doing is they're taking a shower. This is a little bit sticky. Usually when you take your shower like this, you pull up. Usually when you turn it off, this will release. I'm going to lubricate it and grease it up. But they notice it keeps on dripping, and if it ain't dripping from there, it's dripping from here. That's because all the water is stuck in the pipe and they're not releasing it from here, and this will drip for hours until that pipe is completely empty. They just need to tap it like that. But I will get them a new tub spout, but I want to just clarify it with the management. Like I said, he's not doing too good. But anyway, once you release all that water in the pipe, everything stops. Alrighty. Also, the toilet isn't leaking. The flooring guy put this toilet in. It's a total mess. Anyway, we'll go ahead and probably cut that and put a no, I'm not going to release the nuts to do that. I think I'm just going to cut the bolts and put the caps on with caulking. I don't want to release all that because I don't know if the guy double nutted it. If we release that nut and the guy didn't double nut it, that thing can spin right off the waistline. You know what I mean? I just don't have the time for that foolishness. You know, this is what he gets when he lets somebody else do his toilet. So we'll just do what we need to do. All right, we'll get back to this. Hey Rick, I just want to show you the difference between a toilet when we set it and when somebody else sets it. When somebody else sets it, they didn't shim it. They didn't put caulking around it to keep it from moving. And they didn't cut the bolts and put the caps. They're just sloppy ass, lazy ass. Whoever put that in, maybe the flooring guy, I don't know. But what happens is, Rick, when you tighten it down, but you don't caulk it, it starts to wiggle little by little. And it gets more and more, and then it starts to leak, and then you got to reset it. But with that being said, usually once you get it set down, you got to caulk it to keep it from wiggling. It's not to make it look beautiful, it's to keep it from even start, wiggling. But I just want to show you what you're getting from these guys and what the difference is between ours. Okay guys, let's take a look at what she did. Okay, she tightened it up, put sealant around it, put sealant on top of the coving all the way around. It looks really good. Vinny changed the hose. The hose was coming off. It was cut too short, and it was coming off and interfering with the handle. He put a new hose off on it from one of our other kits. We'll have to figure out a way to get a hose back. Anyway, now we're going to go to where we were just a minute ago at number 8. Vinny's going to clean around the toilet, and she's going to put sealant around it. Okay, guys, we got Alicia in there overworking Vinny's toilet a little bit. He's got it tightened down, but he wanted her to check it. Put a couple shims in the front. He's going to cut it, and then he's going to caulk it.
And now when you get to that point, you want to
Yeah, and then always tap your shims in about a 1/16 of an inch so you don't see the shims when you caulk it. If you
after you cut.
Yeah, after you cut, if you leave your shims right where they are, you'll see it through the caulking. Okay. But if you tap them in just a hair, the caulking will go over it and you won't see it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Okay, Vinny got it shimmed. The shims are cut, and now he's putting the sillet around it. I'm going to go look at a patio door at number 9, Vinny, okay?
Okay.
And your mom is in number 11, putting in a new toilet paper holder. And they said this one's loose, Vinny, right here. It's not loose. Oh, right here, this arm. I'm not sure how this arm, maybe a cap comes here. Look, maybe you can investigate how this tightens up. Or it just might be broke. You know what I mean? Alright guys, Vinny did a good job. You notice how he cut those shims and then he tapped the shims in. Because if you don't tap the shims in, you'll see like a little clear area where the caulking doesn't cover the shims. We left those alone because I don't want to rattle them around. I don't know if the guy, if I cut them and then I put the toilet caps on them, what'll happen is if the guy didn't double nut it, and they come off. Now I'm gonna have to pull the whole toilet, and I don't have time today. I've got 3 jobs. So he fixed that. We got that all. There's no drip. It's just the guy wasn't releasing the tub spout. Maybe one day I'll put a new tub spout. And we tightened up the toilet paper holder, and the rest, he was asking for a new outlet in the patio. I guess what he was asking for, he wasn't asking to replace it. He was asking for a new outlet. I'll have to give the owner estimate. I doubt if he's going to do it. But anyway, that's it here. We're going to lock up, guys. Okay, we're in the laundry room. Vinny's going to cut the light panel for number 2. So he's going to lay it out. This is the laundry room. You guys probably remember when we had a short here. We had to figure that shit out. They put a new box. Look how sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Alright, anyway. Alicia is putting some closet door guides. And I got to go get Vinny a saw to cut those with. It looked like the cleaning people came in, and even though they're new, they tried to clean them and broke one of them because they're very, very brittle. But those are the new lights Vinny put in, the new LED lights. So Alicia's putting in bottom guides. Basically, you want these to hang straight by themselves, and then split the difference of the thing right there.
Yeah, it's good.
Right?
And
And did you split the difference? Is there a block of wood under there?
yeah, it feels like there's something wood in there.
Okay, good. If not, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Because you're on a subflooring, so you don't have to worry either way. If this was concrete, then you'd want that block of wood.
I think it looks good. Like
Yeah. All right, so she's got it where when she shuts this door, it's equal. So she's gonna, and the fact that we're on a subfloor is good, so we don't have to worry. The guy in there, the tenant, wanted me to hang his curtains for both bedrooms. And I said, I can't do that. I suggest you get somebody on Craigslist. I said, we're $140 an hour for all 3 of us running around here. I don't think you guys want to invest that. So anyway, he's going to get somebody on Craigslist. If the owner told me to do it, I would do it. But all right, I'm going to let Vinny cut this. Go ahead.
that thing doesn't slide.
What?
The thing is, the wood is way over here. The door is so tight. I can put it here and it works.
It works. Fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
And you're gonna
Okay,
put
she's got this one and
Watch.
that one to do. This is a double, guys. She has to put 2. So. Oh, it's perfect. Don't mess with it. It looks beautiful. They never fit 100%, but this one seems to. Oops. Yeah, it looks perfect. Looks good. All right. All right, guys. She's got the first one done. Now she's going to work on the second one. On the second one, you have to be careful because the one in the back has to line up perfectly.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
What I do, Lisa, is I do it the opposite.
Yeah.
What I do is I put this
The
one.
doors have been put on wrong though.
Well, it's the carpet guy. Can you just shut that to where it lines up?
Yeah.
I want that. Not my fingers. Right there. Stop it there. No, put it back in the hole, babe. Now, just take this one here and bring it there. Where's it going to be at? Right there? So run them in this way, and you'll be perfect. That one will hold. By putting the back one in the hole, in the slider, by putting this back one, the back door, right there, into the slider, and then it'll hold your door. It lines you up, right? It lines you up. If you try to do it, see how this door is in the slider and this one's in here? Now you just you close this one and get it up as far as you can, slide it under to where you need it, and then put your screws. But try to get it
where it's in this one first, and then where it's barely on
Where
that.
it's more holding
where it's
on.
going to catch, But you should be able to know where it goes. There should be a block of
I
wood.
can see it from here.
All right, good. Let's see how she does, guys. All right. She's got it placed perfectly. Okay, let me try it. Those both stay locked in at the same time, right there. See, they stay locked into that saddle, and they're perfectly lined up into that one right there. so we're good to go. All right, guys, pick up everything and let's head down to the mailbox, I think. Let me check my list. I can't remember which way they turn. I think they turn. We'll try this way first. Allie, take that mail up to him, please. Allie? Take this mail up to him. Let's try to use this guy, because this one's already been bent and really works good. Just remember which way it goes. Just change the lock and use this same, because I remember bending that perfectly.
That's Mr. Rocco's?
No, I would just give it to him and then tell him to give it to Rocco after he goes through it. Some of it might be his, some of it might be the...
Number 2.
I don't know. You want to just go through it with him and then give the rest to Rocco?
Okay.
Rocco's not home and the girl's not home.
No, but we can push it through his mailbox.
The trash, and then the blue papers, keep it.
Yeah, but just go up there and sort through it with him and see if there's anything that's his. If not, let's give it to Rocco. You know what I mean? Okay, Vinny, I'll give you a new lock. Take this apart, put this piece back on, and let's go for it. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, guys. You put on the new lock. I'll hold it. Hold it right there. Go ahead and tighten it. Oh, that's good. Good. Perfect. Look at that, guys. We used the same thing because I remember bending this and shaving it with my grinder until I got it perfect. So look at that. Okay. All right, let's, Alicia, or Vinny, run this up to the guy up there. You got all your tools and shit off of there? Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, guys, we're all done here. We have to go look at a garbage disposal. Vinny left his jacket in number 8, and the manager's wife is gone. So I'm gonna deliver this to the manager's office through their door.
Trash?
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to open up the lock on number 8. I just want to see here. There we go. Went the wrong way.
But keep it in there. It's still locked. So what if you spin the handle? What if you spin that? No? So it went the wrong way? Alright. So we were wrong, Mom.
What?
We locked it. Essentially. We found the right pins for the locking. He needs to go down. We were wrong. We said towards the jam. This way. Yeah, usually it's this one. It's okay.
So now we're gonna find out.
There you go. Just get the jacket and then.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Dad.
Look at that.
Don't knock my shit over.
Chingón.
About that shit.
Let's go to Beverly Hills, Dad. Good job.
Hey, well done.
Okay, guys, we're out of here. We're gonna go to another job. It's just jammed garbage disposal. Vinny's gonna follow me over just in case it needs to be changed. I'll let him do it. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next job. Hey guys, we don't have to go by that garbage disposal. I called her to let her know I was going, and I asked her to, you know, test the little breaker switch, the thermal breaker underneath, the little red button. She did. She clicked it, and then I told her to just start and stop with hot water. Turn the hot water on, and just start and stop, start and stop, start and stop with the switch, and try to get through the jam. And she did, and it worked, so we're good. So we don't have to go there. I've got some other things that I have to go do. We got a light fixture and a few other things Vinny's going to go do for me. That way I can just go home and take the rest of the day off, and he can go do the other 2 service calls. All right, guys. Talk to you a little bit.